Alrighty, here we go again with another Angus prime rib, choice beef, Walmart prime rib. This time it is boneless though. So we're going to cut two thick boys. That's what I'm going to coin the term, thick boys. Because that's what my dog likes. He likes being a thick boy. And these are going, you're talking two pretty thick steaks right there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do though. And judging by the fat cap action, yeah, I might trim a little off there, but not too much. Look, dog's already getting crazy. Look, he's begging for that piece of fat right there, but he ain't getting that. I'm not cutting that off. Let's get the carving knife out though. And maybe we'll just go for the butcher. The Dale Strong butcher. Now I'm going to trim a little bit of that fatty fat off. And I might use that for some eggs and bacon. And that's about it. And we're going straight down. Should have chose the carving knife for this. Looking back. That's okay though. Because it's going to still be nice. All right. So let's get a gander at those two pieces. That's some nice little marbling action going on there. I mean, for the Walmart action, those are going to make some nice steaky steaks. But I think what I'm going to do is, maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to trim a little more fat off this action. Just to get them squared up. Because, see, that's just a chunk of fatty. Fatty fat. God, those are some beasts right there. I'm not even sure if that's a... Yeah, that'll be perfect for our experiment. But let me get this squared up too. Mostly fat. I'm going to take a little more off there. Because what I'm thinking about doing, I might sous vide these. And then just, you know, let me get that little fat off. Yeah, I mean, I know fat's flavor, but in moderation. Everybody knows that. Alrighty. So the next thing we're going to do is we got our two pieces, and we're going to go... One, I got my mixture of... from my last video. Now this is garlic powder, oregano, white pepper, spinach, feta, and Parmesan cheese. And that's what we're going to encrust this first one in. We're going to do that. Get it all lathered. Because that's the most important thing. Getting your meat lathered. A little more. after I get these all slathered up, they're going to spend the night in the refrigerator to get all that goody goodness in there. All right, that's about it for that. And for the second one, we're going straight ghetto seasoning. I'm going to use some, well, here, let me get this slathered. All right, I think that is sufficiently slathed on all important sides. Let's check that. Yeah, that's good. That's good to go. All right. So this next one, we're going simple. Simple and ghetto. Some Longhorn Steakhouse grill seasoning. And I don't care what anybody says about this, because I've done some quite a few steaks with this, and it's gunpowder. So we will get this sufficiently covered, because as you can see, this is a couple of hella thick ass pieces of meat. And that's all she wrote. We're gonna let these ladies rest in the refrigerator overnight, and then blam, look at that, crazy. All right, we got an update on the other prime rib. Well, the two prime ribs that I had going in the refrigerator, I got drunk and ate one without recording it. So here's the second one with all that goopy goop that I put on it. It's been in the fridge 2 days. Now we're gonna smoke it in the pellet smoker. See what happens. All right, here she is. Let's get a close-up of that action. Looking pretty. Tonight's episode is coming to you from the garage / future man cave, because my girlfriend has a countertop full of last-minute Christmas presents. So we just pulled this. Now we're gonna tin it. Just like everybody knows, you tent your meat. Let it rest for about 20, 30 minutes, whatever you prefer. She went over a little because it got up to about 135 in some parts, because we had to run to the store, do some last minute Christmas shopping. That's okay though. We'll let her rest, cut her open, see what she looks like. Dog's gonna love it too. First things first. And we're ready. She's been resting about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But it's a little chilly out here in the garage, so it's probably cooled down sufficiently. And if I didn't mention it, all that stuff on top of it is what I had left over from my last video I made, my spinach puff. And it's a mixture of cream cheese, eggs, a little bit of garlic powder, dried oregano, white pepper, and spinach. Oh, and spinach. So I had it left over and I was like, whatever, we'll just throw it on a prime rib, see what happens. That's the best thing to do, just see what happens. And then here I got my, what I made it last night. For the other half of the prime rib I ate last night when I got drunk. It's my ghost pepper cheese roux. I made it from a roux. I mean, everybody does. All right, let's get her cut open. See what happens. Look, get out of the way. We're just going down the center. Oh yeah, you can tell it's a little well done. Getting a gander at that. That's okay though. That looks mighty fine to me. I'm just not sure what that topping's gonna taste like. That makes me a little nervous. Oh yeah. Oh, yuck. I like that. Get her sliced up. And we smoked this, we did this in a pellet smoker. Look at that. Did that on the pellet smoker at about 250. I had to crank it up to 300 for a while because it's so cold out. It's like 20 some degrees out, low 20s. So I had to crank it up a little bit, but until my goal was 120, but she went to about 130, 135 in some spots. That's okay. The prime rib's good, but I don't know about that topping. That could use a lot of work. But that turned out just fine. Let's get a gander at that piece right there though. You know what always makes this better though? Makes any steak better. Get some finishing salt. Let me get some. We're back. Yeah, right there. That still looks killer to me, don't it? Yeah. I gotta say that is that's pretty awesome. Let's get it cut from this end. This is probably the well done part. Yeah, it still looks pretty good for well done. Huh. Let's get this end. There we go. Alrighty, pellet grill. 2 days dry brining or whatever you want to call it in the fridge with this gobbledygook stuff on it, on top of it. And turned out pretty good. Like I said, that topping taste gave it a kind of a, I can't even describe it, odd flavor. But that's what finishing salt's for. Makes everything better. Alrighty, there's another one down. Thumbs up, thumbs down, sideways, if that's how you like it. Oh shit, I forgot to put some of my cheese sauce on there. Oh, damn it. Hell, I've only had one beer tonight, too. That's amazing. Let's get a little saucy sauce on there. And this shit's hotter than two-peckered billy goat. Man. Damn, it's like creeper. Oh, that burn of that ghost pepper just creeps up on you. All right, we're outie.